Hello everybody, today we are in the tockholes area of Chorley and look at this countryside. There's all of these old world walls going around here like I've been talking about on so many of my other videos, and this means good news, powerful sites where these lie. So today I'm looking for a sacred well, and it's one of the biggest in Lancashire in the northwest of England, and it is in this area, but I'm going to have to go and find it. But what a beautiful place. Look at this countryside here, beautiful. Just look at the nature here. This is Chorley and we are right up in the hills near enough, and just look how green and lush all of this is. This is a sacred area and I think there'll be a lot to find in this area. I mean, Winter Hill has the old cairns and the stone circles that used to be there, Rivington Pike, sorry. There's wells around here and springs, one of which we're going to find today, but it's just a beautiful place in general, this tockholes area. Such a beautiful place here. Look at all these ferns, hear the birds. Feels very, very, very sacred place. So everybody, here we are at Hollinshead Wells, the Hollinshead Well site, and just look at all of these ruins. Look at all of these old walls everywhere scattered around. These bits of structures scattered around there. The well house is actually over there in between, underneath that tree, which I'm going to show after. There's a little signpost there, Hollinshead Hall and Well House. So the history is that there was a hall or a house built here at one point that's been destroyed, but the actual place goes back into medieval times. But yeah, it's such a stunning place, and we're going to have a really good wander around. And I see some standing stones actually knocking around. And there's lovely ferns everywhere, and the perfect time of year just to get out into the countryside and explore these types of things. Just been speaking to this woman. This is apparently an old stone sink of some sort. She says she sees something new every time she comes, so it looks like it's quite a large area, large expansive area, very important. There's something else here as well underneath the ground, and there's just so much to see. It's like I feel like I'm back in one of the temples at Greece where you have to pay to get in, but here it's all free, it's all quiet, it's just you and nature. And just look at this here. Is this a standing stone of some sort? It looks like it is. There's red bricks here as well, look at that, old world red brick, and a standing stone, and there's a standing stone over there as well, and two pillars marking some sort of gate entrance. And again at the other side over there. But just look how deep this bit goes over here. These are like, must be like channels. Look at, oh, these steps down. Yeah, these steps. So it looks like people would have used to walk down there, maybe perhaps bathe in the sacred spring water, because there was 5 springs around this area. So the spring house is over there. And the story is that, well, the truth is that there's 5 springs and they all come out in one kind of area. But there's 5 springs in this one place, and it just used to evolve around the spring network here. Again, water, such an important part of the old world. This bit definitely looked like it was much larger at one point. We're very interested to see the true functions of this place, because the likelihood it had multiple functions. Water was used for many different things in the old world. There's ferns growing everywhere as well, which also suggests of good water around the area. There's also an iron bar here underneath where these gates are. Not sure what this one was for. It looks like it's kind of attached to the ground here. So everybody, the ruins of the walls where we just came from are over there, and we've taken this path here, and this is the well house. You cannot actually get in now, there's a lock on it, but just look at this. There's 5 separate springs in this area, and look, it's still running. This is sacred water. This is spring water, pure and clean, dripping from there. And look at the ferns going around it to actually suggest that it is a sacred spring. Absolutely fantastic place. It's still dripping from underneath there. Can you see that? It's coming from that side there. And if we just come round here, you can actually see inside. I might put the flash on in a minute just to have a look, because there's a lot of important things to find. Because there's a lion's head there where the spring would have come out, and on the top of the pillars is a symbol of the toroidal coil, the spiral of life, on the top there of the well house. So that's where the people would have collected their water from, that lion's head, as well as there's the little spout on the wall over there, amongst other things as well. So what a place. So everybody, here we are behind the well house. The well house is here, the window is just here. There we go, that's where we were before, at the other side. And this is the source of these springs. So these 5 springs meant to be here, or just in this area, and they all come up into one spot. So this is where the water was used for the entire place. Fantastic. And then also here it's all, can you see? So this must be where one of the springs is coming from here. That's all bog there. There's bog down there. And see, let's go have a look up here. Someone's done a fire. And we'll just see if we can get behind here. Let's have a look. Oh, the wall goes all the way up here. Can't see any more bog, so they must all be that direction, but we'll just have a look, see where this one was coming from before. Must be coming from here. There we go, it's running down there. I'm going to see if I can find the top of this one. So here we go again, look at this. Goes right up here, and then it also comes from down there. So many springs around this area, all 5 going into that spot. It looks like it goes, the source of certain ones must be just dotted around in these woods, and they all kind of come into that spot there and meet, all 5 of them. It's a very sacred place because not many springs have 5 all come together like that. And why I'm focusing so much attention on these springs is because I feel like it's a subject that we really need to get to grips on as humanity, as to where water truly comes from. This spring hasn't stopped running since medieval times. You know, water never runs out, and we need to be getting our water from these springs like our ancestors did. Pure and unfiltered is what it has to be. Scroll through my other videos, because I've done a lot more talk on primary water and spring water itself. So the spring looks like it's flowing from the well house. Is actually well behind these trees now. You can hear water trickling away in this, like there's a ditch, there's a stream type of thing here, and there's just ferns growing everywhere. Look at them. And look at this walk, look at this view. Stunning day, it's a beautiful day to be alive. Listen. This temple reminds me very much of is the temple of Artemis at Braran in Greece on the Attica coastline, and the reason for that is because the ruins in this area, yes, they don't have the pillars like the one at Artemis, but the stonework's there. The site is actually bigger than the one at Artemis, and there's a spring running well, it's not running through it anymore, but it would have done in the past, but it's here at the site. Just like the Braran one was running directly through, there's flies everywhere here, running through the pillars, running through the temple itself. And this was, there would have been almost sort of a temple to pay offerings for the springs and the spring spirits, and amongst other functions possibly. But it's such a powerful site that I didn't even know was here. Only last week I found this place out. searching for things on the internet, and it's just an unbelievable place. About 35-40 minute drive from where I live. So Chorley area, if you're in the area, come and see this place. Beautiful countryside, plenty of walks, and you've got plenty of other things in the area too. You've got Darwin Tower in the hills, that's and there's loads of water network systems over there as well, which are of interest for the old world. There's Sunnyhurst Woods, there's something interesting there. I've been in, if you scroll through my other videos, I've done a video there and at Darwin Tower. I've done one at Rivington Pike, there's ruins over there. There was an old cairn, like I said, if that's how it's pronounced, a cairn I think it is. A stone circle was one. So if you look through my other videos on my YouTube, I've got plenty of content out there now. You'll be able to see these other videos around this area, and look through the ones that I did in Greece, the temples as well, because you'll be able to see that connection to sites like this. These places are all over the world. This was a world that knew the truth. There was a united world at one point, and they understood life, shall I say, and I talk a bit more about this in my other videos. And there's a documentary coming in the next few months, really important documentary that me and Amani Studios have been working very hard on, so look forward to that, keep an eye out for it, and I'll have much more content coming up soon. So thank you very much for watching today. Fantastic day, enjoy it, enjoy the sun.